Benny Bear and Ruby Rabbit, and the case of the missing picnic basket. The sun shone brightly as Benny Bear and Ruby Rabbit set up their picnic in the meadow. A red and white blanket lay on the grass, and on top of it sat a basket packed with delicious food: honey cakes, carrot sandwiches, berry tarts, and lemonade. Ruby rubbed her paws together. "This is going to be the best picnic ever." Benny licked his lips, especially the honey cakes. But just as they turned to fetch cups from Benny's bag, a breeze rustled through the grass, and when they looked back, the picnic basket was gone. Ruby gasped. "Our food!" Benny clutched his tummy. "Not the honey cakes." The first clue. They scanned the meadow. A few crumbs of carrot sandwich trailed off towards the trees. "Looks like someone helped themselves," Ruby said, hopping after the trail. Benny lumbered close behind. Who would steal a whole basket? Into the woods. The crumb trail led them to a hollow log. Inside, they found Pip the squirrel nibbling a nut cookie. "Pip," Ruby said, "did you take our picnic basket?" Pip shook his head quickly. No, I found this cookie on the ground, but I did see a shadowy figure carrying something toward the stream." "Thanks, Pip," Benny said. "Come on, Ruby." The stream-side discovery. At the stream, they spotted muddy paw prints leading down the bank. Beside the water lay one of their berry tarts, half-eaten. Ruby crouched low. The thief must have come this way. Suddenly, a splash erupted. Out popped Otto the otter, dripping wet and holding a sandwich. "Otto!" Benny exclaimed. "That's our lunch." Otto blinked in surprise. "Oh, I didn't know it was yours. I just found it floating by." Ruby sighed. "So the thief dropped food in the stream?" Otto pointed downstream. "If you hurry, you might catch them. I saw someone small and quick darting through the reeds." The real culprit. Following Otto's directions, they crept into the tall reeds. There, sitting proudly on top of the basket, was a mischievous raccoon munching a honey cake. "Aha!" Ruby cried. "Caught you!" The raccoon froze, crumbs all over his whiskers. I just wanted a snack." Benny crossed his arms. "That basket wasn't yours to take." The raccoon's ears drooped. "I'm sorry. Everything smelled so good. I couldn't resist." Making amends. Instead of scolding him further, Ruby smiled kindly. "If you wanted to join us, all you had to do was ask." The raccoon looked hopeful. "Really?" "Of course," Benny said, lifting the basket. "But next time, no sneaking off with the food." They carried the basket back to the meadow and laid everything out again. This time the raccoon helped serve the plates. Shut a happy ending. Soon everyone was sitting together, Benny, Ruby, Pip, Otto and the raccoon sharing sandwiches, tarts and lemonade. Ruby raised her cup. "To picnics and friends." Benny chuckled as he bit into a honey cake. "And to catching thieves before the honey's all gone." Everyone laughed, even the raccoon, who promised to always ask before joining a picnic from now on. As the sun dipped low, the meadow rang with chatter and giggles, and Benny and Ruby agreed it was the most exciting picnic they'd ever had.